What's going on, guys? It's your boy Walls with DJWitness. Welcome to another edition of tonight's ECA Weekly, recapping all the action that happened from Block 4, getting ever so close to the end of the season. So, DJ, let's get into it.
All right, let's get it started. Block 4, top performers. We have J-Dub, of course, Slam Reapers with 42 points, 6 assists, and 8 of 11 from 3. Antagonist, the Bruz, 41 points, 10 assists, 100% from the field.
Yeah, what way to come back from school, from your break, and then all of a sudden he makes the bros realize that, damn, if we only had got a guy that could play the full time all season, we would be straight. But
And then
way to bounce back, Dallas.
and then going back to J-Dub, he's still on his tear.
It's disgusting. He just I didn't want to talk about this.
Then we got the Don Father from the Snipers, 20 points, 7 assists. And then we have Habish from the Dons, 37 points, 3 steals, not a 16 from 3. And then we have Tough Bucks from Press the Issue, 28 points, 9 assists, 6 of 10 from 3. And then we got Breach from Built Different, 22 points, 3 assists, and 5 steals.
Your rookie guard still doing it, still extremely efficient, not taking bad shots, 6 for 10 from the 3-pointer, and you guys ended up getting the dub. Oh no, I don't think you guys got the dub on that one. Never mind.
No, we didn't win this week.
We'll touch base on that later.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Should we look at the score or should we go to the next slide?
We can go to the next. We can. I mean, anything that stood out from you and score wise. I mean, we see a couple of forfeits, but we did see a couple of lopsided, a lot of close victories too as well. With the Snipers, 2-point win over the Bros. Built Different came back and beat them by 2. I think that was a makeup game. So shout out to the Bros and the Dons and everyone. A lot of them got their makeup games done this week. So I think Built Different ended up playing like 3 games on Tuesday night. Shout out to them.
All right. And then we will go to, this the next day, right?
Yeah, this is the Tuesday, February 13th games.
All right. So from this day, top performers, we have KJ Ware from the Slime Reapers getting that triple-double. 10 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, and 4 steals to top it off. And then we got Frosty for the Monsters, 30 points, 8 assists, and 4 steals.
Always good to see Frosty when he's engaged, because then he produces.
Yeah, when he's locked in, he's pretty much unstoppable. And we got I still can't say the name. What is it?
Pruner.
Yeah. We got Pruner from the Snipers, also dropping a triple-double. 10 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists. And we have Whippets from the Dons, 34 points, 8 from 14 from 3. Then we got Jayski from the Birdman, 34 points, 12 assists. And then we have one of the free agents, Daskow. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Daskow. He just recently got picked up by the Birdman too, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Daskow's got my vote for 6th man of the year for sure this season. He's been playing his ass off, and I think Polo ended up jumping into the general set. It's like, damn you, Daskow, because he went off and scored like 27 on him. So shout out to Daskow. He's always available when he's able to, and he's one of the OGs. He's been around since season 1, so we appreciate Daskow for sure.
All right, and now we are into the league leaders. Of course, J-Dub scoring still 40 points per game.
Next.
Then we got Dante giving him them points with 10 assists per game. Then we got Angry Artwork with 15 rebounds per game. And then we got Truth with 1.6 blocks.
And we have a new leader in thefts.
Sorry, Blazy.
Yeah, Blazy's been overtaken by Abdi.
Yep, 4.2 steals. That's still a good number. That really is.
Not bad at all, especially when you're doing the E Honda impersonation, just swiping and reaching. But no, I mean Abdi's a solid dude. Solid dude.
All right, top rookies of the week. We have Angry Artwork of the Empire Euros with 10 points per game, 15 rebounds per game.
He's been
He's,
consistent. He's been consistently at these numbers all season long.
yeah, he's definitely, and that's one of the, yeah, he's doing really well. And then the rookie on my team, Tough Bucks, from Press the Issue, 22 points per game with 8 assists per game. And then Pruner from the Bros with pretty much 13 points per game and 12 rebounds per game. And then we got Don from the Snipers, 15 points per game with 7 assists per game.
Don Fowler had a couple good games this week. He really did. He showed out, and shout out to Sniper, who's actually got that after the rebrand. They've been actually winning, and they're in the playoffs right now, as it is. If the season ended today, they are in the playoffs. Out of these 4 rookies, who stands out? I mean, obvious bias. You're going to say Press the Issue, but honestly, I mean, we played Tough Bucks, and honestly, he's a solid guard, man. Honestly, the leader in my opinion for this race for Rookie of the Year this season.
Yeah, I definitely think so. He's still getting better every week, even though the season's coming to an end. You know, especially if we make the playoffs, that progressive improvement is definitely, you need that.
Yeah, absolutely, and he's a solid dude, and one of T's BYOT point guards. But I mean, hey, he stepped up when T needed him, and he's done pretty well. I mean, Press the Issue. I think you guys are in middle of the pack when it comes to the seeding right now. So I mean, I think it's a crazy race after 4 right now, from 4 to 8. I think you guys are all separated by like a game and a half, and we'll touch base when we can go over the power rankings. But I mean, it's this last week is going to be pretty hectic when it's trying to grasp for those final seedings, those last couple spots.
Yep. And then for second, I'd say Angry Artwork is definitely there. You know, of course, I'm a little biased towards the centers, but he's pretty much the league leader in rebounds right now. So
And has been consistently, like
yeah,
since week 1, he has been consistently at 15 rebounds. So shout out to Angry Artwork. I think that was his. He was the first overall. I mean, for the Euro picks, I think he was the first round pick for them. But yeah, shout out to Angry Artwork. He's doing pretty well. And you guys might remember the format that we used to use, so we just made it a little bit easier, so you can see the biggest risers and the biggest falls within the power rankings. Not too much change this week with the power rankings, except Bill Different were able to get a couple of their rescheduled games in, and they ended up putting a nice week. So they climb; they're the biggest climbers this week, rising 2 spots from last week. My team, the Birdman and Presti Issue, fell down 1 spot each from their respective games, and we keep even Steven when it comes to these games. We'll win one, lose one every night. So hopefully we can get some consistency getting into the playoffs. But no surprise, the Dons still haven't lost. They're 14 game winning streak right now. It's
that's just impressive.
Yeah. I mean, all you got to do is catch them on a Monday. Hopefully, when you can see you see Hibesh out. But I think your
Yeah.
backup guard is still Quinn. So it's like,
Mhm.
oh, yeah, okay, pick your poison. I
Yeah.
don't
They
know.
pretty much said, "Oh, we lost our first game. Hold my beer."
Yeah, no problem. Here we go. But yeah, sorry to the Slime Reapers. I don't have a logo for you guys, so I just picked something slime. It was either this or a Ghostbusters logo, so I figured this was easier to read. But yeah,
Nickelodeon slime.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like you said, but like we were talking about seeding 5 through 8. I mean, it's 6 and 8, 5 and 9, 5 and 9, 4 and 11. I mean, even if Drip's team got in, on a little hot streak, they still have a shot of getting into the playoffs. We are still at
Yeah.
8 seeds for the playoffs, so it'll be interesting to see how this last week, plus the reschedules that are still out there. You guys gotta hustle because those games got to get played quick. Your captain's
Yep.
got to be on it.
We have like 2 reschedules. I think my team needs to play. I don't
Yeah.
know how that'll work, but we got to get him done somehow.
Yeah, I mean, we have Tuesday still available for our games. I think Um, I want to say our schedule ends on Monday, but we have Tuesday still available to just play. It doesn't necessarily have to be at the 8 and 9 o'clock games or Central times. I should reference it because we're always scheduling it on Eastern time for some reason.
Yeah.
But for the majority of the part, I mean, the captains should be able to schedule at will whenever they're able to. So if we're able to get all five on at 11 o'clock in the morning, since everybody's so active on the in the Discord, by all means, let's get a midday game. That'd be great. But yeah, Tuesday would be, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check this real quick.
Would it be possible to do after Tuesday as long as it's before the playoffs, or how does that work?
I don't have a problem because I know some teams are gonna have like 3 or 4 games. Typically, we'd like the ECA games to be played on Monday and Tuesdays, but we know that, as we always say, we're not in competition, but we're aware of like LG being hosted on Wednesdays and Thursdays specifically, and we've always tried to avoid that.
Hmm.
Uh, so if it doesn't conflict with the teams being able to play, I'm all for it. I mean, if it's able to be played, hey, if you guys are able to link up tomorrow and get some of these rescheduled games, as long as they're scheduled and they're agreed upon and everybody can load up, more power to you guys. So that way we're not scrambling. And honestly, if we can get some of these games rescheduled, played earlier, then hey, then the playoffs can actually start on Tuesday. But if not, then playoffs are looking to be scheduled next Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta double check
Okay.
that. I'll make the announcement after the show.
What's up, Pearl?
Shout out to Pearl. It's the weekly guys. Hey, it's the third part of the weekly guy chiming in on the comments. We
It's the
appreciate
third wheel.
it's the third wheel. Shout out to Pearl coming back. We appreciate you, brother. Hope everything is well. I'm tired of carrying you guys from last night. By the way, 50 piece, little 50 piece. Play no, so let's get to it. Players of the week. Can we skip the offensive player? Because I mean, it's always going to be like 40 something. Always going
It's
to.
always going to be J Dub at this point. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
he averaged 41 this week. That's over his average for this season. But just a little bit, but it's
yeah,
still there.
yeah. No, it's just a little bit. It's funny because I know we were talking about this because we were looking because there were so many games that were just like, eh. It's like, but Jeremy had 11 steals and 5 blocks in 3 games played. He usually comes in as his like his guest role, if you will, on a TV show, and he showed
Hmm.
up and he got 11 steals and 5 blocks and just clocked out and left, and we won't see him for the rest of the season.
Right. Yeah, he
So,
comes in spurts. That's just what happened when I was in Built Different last year.
hey,
Eventually
yo,
he
that's
played like a whole week once. It's like,
that's a
okay,
wild statement that he comes in spurts like that. That's
yeah.
crazy, but I respect
I
it.
mean, it's no disrespect, you know what I mean? But it just depends on when
No, I'm
we,
just saying it's a wild
when we
comment
need.
to say that he's just he just comes in spurts like yo.
Oh Jesus! Oh man, I just got that. Oh man.
And
Oh
hey yo, this man. Yeah, you know what we can do for the weekly next week, we can actually start talking about some of the front runners for uh the awards that we got coming up. Maybe we can do something like that, a separate little thing, little segment on that, because already we see uh Don already lobbying for coach of the year. It's hard to, hey, you can get coach of the year, but I'd be more focused on getting out of that one seed so you don't fall to the curse. So you're gonna go ahead and win that championship. And right on cue, Don sucks. Shout out to Burrow.
yeah, we could definitely do that. Do like a watch list and
Yeah,
no, have it like no particular order or anything. Just a list
you
of
know
the
what?
players that qualify for that.
We can actually take a list of the players and then we'll take it to the polls for the week. And then
Hmm.
we can post the results on what everybody thinks that are gonna be the MVP, the DPOY, most improved player, 6 man and stuff like that. PR, oh, shout out to Leo. He should get 6 man of the year. He finally played a game. It's been 2 seasons. He had to dust off his shoes, his orthopedics with the Velcro. But shout out to Leo sucks. But yeah, no, I mean, that'd be cool. We can work on something like that. It'd be good to see, get Pearl back on the weekly for us next week.
Yeah.
His presence was definitely missed the past couple of weeks, but we knew what he was dealing with, and we appreciate
Yep.
all the updates and everything on his end. But yeah, I mean that's the players of the week this week. Crab and the fool. You know what? I'm gonna pivot. Initially, initially we were gonna say you guys, right? Press the issue because
Yeah.
you guys haven't won a game in like forever. I'm gonna give it to myself,
Really.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Because my dumb ass sat here right before we were playing slime reapers and like, yeah, we just gotta get back on the break. 40 points later, we're not getting back on the break at all. the entire game, just gotta get back on the break. Just gotta get back on the break. Didn't fucking work at all. Didn't fucking work at all.
Yeah. What's crazy is that a lot of teams have that issue of getting back on the break.
You know what? I tried. I almost fucking around with it last night. I was like, why? How does he fucking leave so fast? Look at his build. Like he's got the same speed as me. It's like how the fuck is he getting down so fast? I was like, I don't.
It's just a mental thing, The shot
Yeah,
goes up, go,
that's all it
boom.
is. It's like,
You gotta have faith in getting the rebound. That's all it
and
is.
I think I want to say that they're related, but I mean with his with his front court mate with KJ Ware, they've won a championship together in this league. So I mean, if you obviously if you're gonna trust him, yeah, peace out. I mean that's
Yep.
probably a majority of his assists that go on are running the break, hitting J Dub right there, and J Dub open for three, done. So I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, how about we share it all the captains that said, yeah, just defend the break, 40 points. He's still averaging 40 points. Just let him get his 40, and then you can contain it. No, no, not working. Back to the
Yeah,
drawing board for
exactly.
us. It's terrible. But yeah, no. So like we said, we got some stuff. We'll be joined by our third partner, Pearl, next week. We'll go ahead and we'll add the polls this week. We'll get um, some input from the staff, from
Mhm.
the media team to see who we're going to put in the MVP race and stuff like that, so we can go ahead and kind of get a general feeling for what the league views as the front runners for these season end awards, and so that way um, we could probably go ahead and get those announced and voted on by next week too. Once all the stats are tabulated and everything, that we can actually have an award show announced before the playoffs actually begin. That would be fantastic because that would be a
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, we
Yes.
should definitely make a note on that in whichever chat you want, whether it's your uh, owner chat or whether it's the weekly chat.
And your defense is definitely enough. Well, hey, F you, Pearl. How about that?
Hey, give you an F.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't fucking care. At that point, I was like, well, at least let's just try not to lose by 50. I mean, we've already seen teams like that before. Try to keep it respectable is what I said on the stream.
Exactly. That's what everyone says. You just got to keep it respectable.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you're
I
just
had
kind
9
of a
assists.
laughing stock. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I had 9 assists that game. I don't give a fuck if they were garbage time. The box score's not gonna tell you that I got 9 assists, like, in the 4th quarter. It is what it is.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, no, definitely looking forward to putting out more content with a lot of guys from the league. But yeah, no, this upcoming week should be fun, and we'll be getting a lot more interactions with everybody. And as always, follow us on the website at ecagaming.com. Follow us on Twitter at ECA Gaming LG. And I didn't make a slide with the stand to end the show. No, go to the website and watch the standings. Everything's listed there.
Get some more website traffic. There you go.
Oh, is one thing that we're also going to be doing. My apologies because it's been a hectic week. Um, we are going to be submitting on the website and through the Discord too. We're going to be submitting highlights throughout the week. I know I'll go ahead and post Blazy's game winner because that was a phenomenal shot with like point 0.4 to go. So I'll make sure we get that. But we're going to be voting on that and then posting it on every bit of social that we have, so we can go ahead and promote the league and promote the player for their shining moment of excellence. But yeah, for sure, we'll go ahead and get that posted out. But make sure you follow us. Uh, YouTube channel is ECA Gaming Network, and please If you have any other comments, send them our way, and I may get to them next week. I don't know. I'm gonna enjoy the weekend this week. This is the first weekend without football,
Oh,
so I think I'm gonna actually work on stuff for the website and stuff like that. Be productive now. But
no,
anything else, DJ?
there's always basketball.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're coming now we gotta start watching, the basketball to, college basketball so we can start getting these March
Mhm.
Madness polls out there, put some money out
Yep.
there, get a little tournament bracket going on, little action going on. Anything else, DJ?
Nope, that's it for me. That's all I got.
Alright. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you guys watching again. Thank you.